I honestly didn't think that was going to work. Hello everybody, 404 guy here, 7HE404GUI, back with some Cities Skylines before we get to this episode.
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, it's not according to schedule, but whatever. It's a bonus episode, I guess you could say. Look at this. Look at all this. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got some people without water, which ought to be a relatively simple fix. Not that simple, of course, because there's got to be water available. There's not a lot of water available, actually. I should really... I'll beef this up a little bit. Sewage also needs to be more available to these people. These guys are, like, friggin' crapping themselves sideways, and... what was the other thing? Garbage. Garbage is not being collected. We gotta collect the... oh my god. I didn't know we had an incineration plant. Well, that's lovely. This generates electricity. How's our electricity? Borderline. So... let's pick an area to just completely destroy, and I think we know which one it is. Oh. Well, turn that off. Oh shit, no. Leave that running for now. But... open this up. Heck yeah, I tell you what. Start emptying that building. We don't want to... we don't want no filled up garbage dump. We're going to completely ruin this this section of land up here. Check it. Not enough money. Oh my god, we just... wow, we trashed ourselves. Okay. You know what? Leave that running. So what's our garbage collection capacity here? Not great. Borderline, if anything. Look at these guys. It's like the garbage trucks. Play Flight of the Valkyries right here. Para-para-para. Ooh, thunder. Look at all these friggin' garbage trucks. It's beautiful. Heading right into the city. Where exactly are they going? Well, some of them are going on the highway. They're not supposed to. I guess it's their prerogative if they want to, though we could make this slightly easier for them. Remembering, we're only allowed to build dirt roads. There. Let some of them get on the highway from there. That'll be a little bit less traffic heading straight towards the city. Right? They'll figure it out eventually. Jeez, how many freaking garbage trucks have these guys got? My god. It's insane. Look at these guys. It's like a straight lineup for freaking garbage trucks. On the plus side, they can hopefully help take care of some of this mess. I don't have high hopes, though. I never have high hopes. Why aren't these guys getting water? Oh, it's a case of F these guys in particular. Oops. Alright, we'll give you some water. You're gonna beg and cry like that. Oh, these guys too? What is it with these people and water? If it were me, I'd be asking for cream soda, right? Cream soda. I want cream soda coming through the pipes. Enough of this friggin' water. Like, tap water is so old school. Let's mix it up a little. Wait a minute. Aha! High density residential. That'll be much more useful. Hold on. Let's de-zone some of this. We're going to start doing high density stuff here, because apparently we can do that now. So let's start off with this little business zone. Especially close to the highways, it seems like high density is the way to go. Especially there. Alright. Especially at these inlets. We'll do some high density zoning there. That's going to be a trial. We'll see how that does. And we'll do some high density up here as well. Oops. See how that does. Okay, this access road is overstuffed. Okay, I think I can see where we can... Yes, I know of this new zone. I've built it. Okay, let's do some additional access from there. So apparently some people have done the Dirt Roads challenge and gotten, like, friggin' Metropolis status in, like, 6 hours. I'm not sure I'll get that far, but we'll see. We'll see. 'Tis possible. Yeah, buildings can burn down. It's not a big deal. The question is whether they affect the surrounding areas. There we go. High density. I mean, it does make sense that we should probably be switching this entire area into high density. Especially near the schools and stuff like that, because, oh god, what's wrong with these people? What's happening? Citizens are sick. The ground is polluted. What? The ground is polluted. What are you guys talking about? The ground is polluted. There's no pollution. Average ground pollution 2%. What you talking about? The ground is polluted. Make sure healthcare is available. Ain't no ground pollution there, boy. Hold on. What's the zoning in this area? There's nothing in this area that they could be getting sick off of. My ass is polluted. What ground pollution could they possibly be? You know what? Can we upgrade this zone? I really want to upgrade this zone. I'm going to upgrade this zone. There. These people complaining about ass pollution. There. Put in a little high density there, see what it does. Let's see, what else we can probably fight ass pollution using, using public parks and stuff, right? Bit of a heavy cost, but I think it's worth it. The best way to fight ass pollution is with a public park. Alright. Alright, look at that. We're getting rid of all this. These guys still have ass pollution, but that's going away quickly, at least. Do they have access to healthcare anyway? They do. They have a hospital. Well, that's lovely. Alrighty then. These guys don't have access. What are they getting? What are these guys sick from? There's no ground pollution, I swear. Ground pollution's like 1%. There's nowhere that these guys can be getting sick from. Unless they're hanging out near the river, but I mean, ain't nobody wants to hang out near the river. Look at all the fancy stuff we can't afford. Alright. On the plus side, our population's on the uptick. That should be useful. Do some more high density. I think I'm going to start switching... I'm going to start switching some of this stuff over to high density residential. Because it just seems... It's more efficient, it packs it in easier. Despite the fact that this is a farming community, it's like... You know... We can do high-density residential in a farming community. Why the heck not? Dirt roads. Tell you what, dirt roads. As for the traffic flow, surprisingly... Oh, where it is at 85%? Look at that. It's like... This is better than some cities using normal streets. Like, what... How are dirt roads better than regular roads? I don't know, but I guess it slows people down so that they don't get to the pinch points as quickly. So, you see, this is a pinch point, but to get to that pinch point, it takes longer. So, I don't know. Maybe it helps to have a uniform speed limit throughout the city. that actually could be a very, very true, true sentiment. It's entirely possible. Because you think about it, this is speed limit 30 kilometers per hour. If that's consistent throughout the entirety of the city, then it's like, there's no guesswork. Everyone's going 30. And you know what? I guess it works. Judging by how the city is performing. There we go. I have some of these. At least one of them's connecting up. So we gotta get this to kind of sort of follow the river much as we can. Then from here I can just go like route down the middle. Alright. So far so good. I should really be careful though about letting people live next to this river. Oops. Not quite there, not quite there. Here we go. Because honestly, that river looks disgusting now. We've completely ruined it. Hold on, let's fancy this out a little. There we go. A key along the shoreline. That ought to help. At the very least, it gives us more place to build. Alright. Nice. This looks okay. This looks like it might survive. We're just basically mapping out where the next parts of the map are going to go. I know the garbage is piling up. I want to build another incineration plant, but they're damn expensive. What am I going to do? I mean, for the most part, we're almost, you know, capable. We got decent power output, too. Like, look at that. We can save some money by shutting down some of these expensive things. How much is this costing? 90 a week? 224 a week? Turn it off. We don't need that. Turn off those two. That puts us right on the limit. More or less where we need to be. That'll take care of some stuff. Actually, it's better if we leave these running and turn off this guy. How much is this? This guy's 44. These guys were what, 20? These guys are 20-something. Yeah, these are 20-something. It's better to leave these running. As a matter of fact. Turn this back on. And turn this back on, and then we'll go turn off the oil power plant, because that's kind of one of the big polluters and one of the big expenses in this city. So electrical production, there we go. That balances out pretty nicely, doesn't it? Alright. Let's get some higher density residential up here. We'll zone this for residential. And get some, I don't know, office space. We haven't allocated a single square for offices just yet. I think it's about time we started with that. Damn, that highway's just backed up. I swear there's got to be a better way for this highway to feed the city. Tried to make it something of a roundabout, but it just ain't working. It's gotta have, I don't know. What's it gotta have? Something. Something like that. Just a quick exit lane. A lot of these people are going left, though, so that ain't gonna do nothing. Here's what it... Well, actually, they could just pop off here, go around here, then they end up on that side of town anyway. Could work. Could work. I don't think it could work well, but it could work. Okay, these roads are not feeding in a balanced way, are they? I mean, by and large, we're at 8,000 people in a town of nothing but dirt roads. So we're doing, I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. The next upgrade gives us monorails and a hydro plant. Not much. These people are complaining about the noise. Well, then they shouldn't have built their houses next to a windmill. What can we do for these people? To these people, rather. Let's evict them. We're evicting people for being whiny. Alright. Down here, I want to start building some office space. So let's start allocating for that. Just because we can. And because there is a demand for industry, so maybe industry wants some of those. Oh yeah, we have a metro. Okay, fair enough. We have a metro. Let's see what that says about our... Because I imagine there's probably a lot of people... There's a lot of personal traffic, as we can see. A lot of personal traffic that's coming in from there. But within the city... Okay, within the city there's still some personal traffic as well. So a lot of it's up there, heading over here, and heading down here. So I think we could actually build a metro that services that demand. Ouch, that is expensive. Yeah, we could build a metro station like way up here, and one way over here, and then way down here, and that pretty much services the entire town, give or take. That could work. That could work. But I mean, aside from that, we don't have any glaring issues with this town. And I guess aside... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This backed up a lot. Hold on. I did something bad here. Where are these people going? Okay, most of these people are just going over here. So that's where the majority of this traffic is. Well, some of it's going up here. A little bit of truck traffic. Okay, okay. So we need to divert some of this traffic over to this side. Or just over here, maybe. I don't know. Well, this could help. Hold on. Just because. And we'll just destroy this guy's house for no reason. There. That'll work. Just a little access route. So that might alleviate a little bit of this. At least maybe a little bit. As for this, we still got people complaining about the noise. By and large, like, look at this demand. This demand is surprisingly low. I guess that means the city's in equilibrium. What can we do to increase demand? I guess we can bring these taxes down a little. The lower the taxes, the higher the demand. So if we can start bleeding off a few of these taxes without going into debt, we can substantially increase the demand for various zones throughout the city. How's our... Should start zoning some more... Oh, wow. Look at that. Oop. Look at that. It looks terrible. So we got you know, normal small houses and stuff, and then suddenly you got these giant tall buildings. Look at that, they're blocking out the sun. They're blocking out the sun. That's not going to make people happy. I should expect that. Not enough customers. Oh, where's the customers? I could rezone this to be heavy density residential. Perhaps a sidewalk would help as well. All right, we're gonna do that. We should expect to see a little bit of increased residential traffic. While that's demolished, build some sidewalks connecting the places. Like so. The more connected they are, the better. Be good to try and connect this as well. Outside city limits. This is close. That might help. Connectivity ends up being the key to these things, isn't it? Oh, wow. We displaced a lot of people by demolishing that, didn't we? Let's increase the demand for housing. There, 5% tax rate. That's a steal. People will be begging for housing here. Still can't afford this. We can actually afford to build 2 metro stations if we wanted to. Whether or not that would be a good idea at this time is another question. Plenty of water, plenty of sewage. Alright. Alright, this is a nice little town we got going here. So we should be... This is the farming district. I'm gonna go around this little thing. That's all farmland right there. This is the tree growing district, which encompasses the river's edge all the way down to here. There's the tree growing district, and then I guess up here we can just let... This is kind of split, isn't it? Let's just split it down this main street here, and then farming district takes over this top corner. That ought to work. And then the crap district, this is the pollution district. Pollute as much as you want here. Cozy Square. That's an excellent name for the pollution zone. Ouch. Alright, a little bit more demand for industry. That's nice to see. A little bit demand for commercial zones. We'll build some commercial zones up here, as well as a little bit more housing. That ought to help at least a little. At least a little. As for policies, we got recreational use. That should help. Should help a lot. We could boost education. Increases education budget 25%. Huh. I don't know. Tax raise, relief for offices. Automated toll booths. I mean, some of these could definitely help. I do not know. We can afford any of these unique buildings. Statue of Industry. Nah. Statue of Wealth. A scenic area. We'll build a nice scenic area up here. Why not? We'll improve the worthiness of this area. Make it at least someplace that people are willing to build. Speaking of build. Wow. I really failed at water supply, didn't I? That ought to help. Alright, we literally just need one building right here. Then all will be well. In fact, I'm inclined to fast forward until they build that building. There's one. Alright, connected power. Nice. But again, that's going to increase traffic on that main route. I wish there was a better way to do that. Which I guess there is, and the better way of doing that would be through building proper streets as opposed to dirt roads, but you know, short of that, you just have like a giant pollution zone right there. Oh man, this is really bad. So much of this traffic is just going to go directly to the left here. And that's ultimately what's going to choke out this population growth, is the fact that nobody can get into the city. Oh my god. Look at these garbage trucks. And this one guy who's just sitting there like in his sports car. He's got the roof down. He's sniffing in this garbage. Oh, well, these are mostly empty anyway. On the plus side, we got plenty of waste disposal coverage. Good to see. Alrighty, really. Can't afford nothing. Of course, we got this fancy destination. Look at that. A cozy park. Way out in the middle of nowhere. Someone drove their scooter. These people are coming here for like 2 seconds and then leaving. Who's this? Dog? Not anymore. Is a dog? Mr. Dog. Much better. Much better. As always, it's good to have some kind of footpath. There. That works. Oh my god. This is just such a beautiful city, isn't it? Here. We'll do this again. So that'll give people another route, sort of. hopefully they'll use that to get into the city. This gives better access to this this second half here. I feel like I should be doing parallel streets, though. So where this comes in, cut it across there. Right? Because that does give better access. That might kind of help split off some of this traffic. Certainly the garbage trucks seem to be liking it. Whoops. Give them some water. Yeah, big pollution industry right here. Cozy Square. You know what? Cozy Square? Let's, Oh, we can't do tax raise for industry? Seriously? I would have thought that's something we could do. Nope. Eh, whatever. This entry circle here is just terrible. But at the same time, it's pretty good. How close are we to that goal? 11,000. I think I'm going to go to 11,000 this this episode, and then we'll call it there. If and when we get there. How is our resources up here? Do we have this properly set up? So yeah, this is mostly farming. That's great. Actually, just do farms. We'll do housing along this section, and then farming up there. Looks good. Looks grandiose. Grand and nice. Indeed. A little bit of housing there. A little bit of commercial. Thing is, we got plenty of housing. We got plenty of commercial. So that demand's going to stay low for quite some time. Should be looking to expand what we got. So, bring this out. For example, bring this out all the way to the highway, why not? Get the heck down to there. I think that'll work. And just zigzag it in the middle. Wow, that's too far. That's way too far. What the heck? We want efficient land usage here. That's the point. Can't even see it now. All right. And this one's not going to be worth much. So there. Lay down some pipes, and hopefully in the future this will be an economically beneficial area. There. That's an efficient water distribution system. I should just zone the river and name it the Streak. Look at that. It's just a big brown streak. Hold on. If we look at this from the air... No, we can't see that far away. Luckily. If we could see all the way to the ocean, we'd see a big brown patch of just crap. Literal crap in the ocean. Alright. Now how can we increase... We can still drop taxes on residential housing further. Put it down at 3, why not? Put it down at 3% for housing. That'll increase housing demand. By increasing housing demand, we can get more people into the city. That's kind of what we're aiming for here. Ideally, we could make that 0%. We're kind of bumping up against it now, though. Look at that. We're right at 500. That's kind of the balancing point. If we try to go any further, we're just gonna drop it right out. The proverbial bottom falls off of the boat. Plenty of room for industry. Right, yeah, we're definitely seeing that demand for housing, that's for sure. I think little by little, I'm going to start overwriting these low-density residentials and just turn them all into high densities. Because there's really no point in having the low density now. I mean, sure, there's the reality of the fact that this... Oh, wow. The fact that this city is 90% low-density residential. But at the same time, if we can get rid of most of that, turn it into high density, this will be way more efficient. We'll be crowding the streets, that's for sure. Alright, we're almost at the target for the episode. That's nice. Oh. We have electrical problems. Oh, wow, we do. How much are these? These are way too expensive. Okay. Electrical problems. Those are all running at max capacity. Looks like we got to open this up again. Oh, and that's going to drop our income way down. $627 a week. Hey, we're a small city now. Cha-ching, bada bing, baby. All right. And we also have a suddenly massively increased demand for housing. So let's zone some of that up. While we're at it, I'm going to get rid of some of this crap. Like, this would be an experiment right here. If I was to just de-zone this, make it residential, high density. Let's give it a shot. Yipes. We're going to see a very sudden population drop, followed by a very sudden population rise. But I want to see how this works. Like, look at that. We just literally lost 500 or 600 people. No, 600. Actually, we just dropped at least 1,000 from where we were. So yeah, that completely cleared out this area. We dropped like, not quite 1,000, closer to 700. But we just completely wiped out this area. And then now it's going to rebuild. We'll see how many people come back. Like, is that an effective strategy? It bounces back pretty quick, actually. Was that a few weeks? We're almost back up to 11K. Alright, yeah, these people are getting noise sickness. Might give them a medical clinic just for the heck of it. We can put one there now. And we're pretty much back up at 1100. So we put a dent in there for a couple of weeks. But then after a couple of weeks it comes back stronger than ever. And now we've got more room for residential. So I think that's a reasonably effective strategy. I think I'm going to use that in the future. Because look at this, there's still so much room, and yet our population's back up at 11K. A lot of that's probably moved down to here. But yeah, that's so much room for activities. There's just so much room for activities. Think of all the activities. And that's going to be it for this episode. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404. GUI. And this was Cities Skylines. We're working on a city of 100% dirt roads aside from the existing highway. So we'll see how that turns out in the next episode as we continue. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe, follow, etc. It doesn't matter to me because I don't get paid for this, but have yourself a great day anyway. If you think this is social media worthy, then feel free to search it and have a great day. Goodbye. I almost got the outro perfect that time, too. Almost, but not quite. How did that go? Feel free to shush the mestisht and ishtisht. Oh wow. I almost just overwrote my old playthrough. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. We may have just lost the city of Upper Shit Creek. Hopefully I can recover that.